It's the Linemakers on Sporting News.
Hey everybody, Brian Blessing with Micah Roberts. Here we go again. 6 races to go in the NASCAR season. Got to turn the page back real quick. We said Talladega is our favorite race of the year. I came out off the couch. I was going nuts. I had Harvick. I had Michael Waltrip, and then Tony Stewart took the world out, and Matt Kenseth cashed the ticket.
You know what, and Brian, we talked about it last week. The deck is shuffled at Talladega. Crazy things happen. And surprisingly, a guy like Denny Hamlin came out not too bad.
And he raced in the back the entire race.
And he raced in the back.
Yeah.
He played it safe. And he got affected a little bit, but he's not too far back in the points. Only 23 behind. And Jimmy Johnson was a guy that had a little trouble. So as we come into 6 races to go, we've got these 2 guys favored now, 7-4 favorites. Last week, Denny Hamlin was 7-2. Jimmy Johnson was a big favorite, but Brad Keselowski, he was a big winner and everything. He keeps his lead, 6 races to go. He's 5-2, just a notch below. People still don't believe that Keselowski can hang on, but the guy's racing hard, and he comes into Charlotte at a place where he finished 5th, his best career finish at Charlotte in May 27th.
Hamlin was a runner-up earlier this year, a race that Casey Kane won. Johnson has done very well here in the past, and I would think the sense of urgency would be really in the Jimmy Johnson camp this week, because with these mile-and-a-half tracks, the way Hamlin's been going, would you say advantage Hamlin?
Yeah, absolutely advantage Hamlin. He's been the most dominant driver. He's got 2 mile-and-a-half track wins this season. Jimmy Johnson, on the other hand, when you look at him, he's been so good in the past on these type of tracks, but not so much this season. He doesn't have a win. He's only won 1 Charlotte race in the last 13 races. And we're talking about a guy that has the most active wins among every driver in NASCAR. 6 wins total, but 5 of those came in a 3-year stretch. So he's really not getting the job done, as people like to think, at Charlotte over the past years. In fact, Charlotte Motor Speedway used to be called Lowe's. They're not Lowe's anymore. They're Charlotte Motor Speedway again.
Is there a horse for the course here at a nice double-digit price we could look at?
You know what, Brian, I think maybe you can look at Martin Truex Jr. Just because of Atlanta. That's the most recent track that has been run on that's similar to Charlotte, mile-and-a-half. Truex was awesome. He looked terrific in that last race. He should have won, got a caution late in the race. Denny Hamlin stole it on the restart, but he's a guy you might want to look at 20-1. And of course you got Jeff Gordon, the hottest driver in NASCAR right now. He's been unbelievable. He's got 6 top 3 finishes in his last 7 starts coming into this race, 5-time winner. In fact, his first win ever was at Charlotte Motor Speedway, 1994.
How about Kyle Busch? We never get a real good price on him because he's a Vegas native here. He's had his moments in Charlotte.
He's been unbelievable. He's got top 3 finishes in 4 of the last 5 starts at Charlotte. He's a guy you might want to look at, and he's a guy that wants to finish his season on a high note after having a little struggles earlier in the year, missing the chase.
Always outstanding information. Micah Roberts breaking down NASCAR. We've got 6 races to go, and the Linemakers on Sporting News have you covered until we crown a champion at the end of the year in South Florida.